Welcome back, students. In the first chapter of civics, in the last video, we have learned about the two important characteristics of the executive, that is responsible system of government, and second, collective responsibility of this executive. After that, we have learned about the no confidence motion. So, this no confidence motion is an effective tool of controlling the executive. So, with the help of this no confidence motion, they are trying to keep a control on this executive. So, in the parliamentary form of government, the legislature is a supreme institution. Supreme means very important. They have the highest authority about the government. Elected representative of people express demands and aspiration of common people in the parliament. So, these all representative, we are calling them as a MP. MP means member of parliament. So, these representatives of people, they express demands and aspiration, hope, goals, objectives of the common people in the parliament, and with the help of these demands, aspiration, legislature have to work according to that. The parliament decides upon issue of public welfare. So, parliament have to take the decision, they have to introduce various schemes for the public welfare, for the better development of the common citizen. So, since it is the house of representatives of people and expresses sovereign authority of the people, it means in this democratic system, in this governing system, this legislature or this representative of the people, or this house we can call as a house of the representative of people, and expresses sovereign authority. Sovereign means supreme ruler of our country, sovereign authority of the people, and it is considered as the supreme body, very highest authority this legislature have. So, with the help of this legislature or these all members, these all representatives, they are trying to rule our country. Now, we are learning next point, that is why did India adopt a parliamentary system of government? What is the history behind it? So, India adopted the parliamentary system of government for several reasons. Many reasons are there. Many things are responsible for this acceptance. So, the development of the parliamentary system or institution started during the British rule. So, when Britishers, they were ruling our country. So, at that time, from 1935 Act, British rulers, they started to govern in accordance with this system only. So, Indian people or Indian leaders, they were familiar with this system. So, the parliamentary system of government in India is also in a way a product of the freedom movement or freedom struggle. So, through this system only, various freedom fighters, just they started various movement for the freedom. So, from this point of view also, this system, it was very important. So, Indians were familiar to this system of government. So, many discussions took place in the Constituent Assembly over the system of government. So, whenever Britishers, they gave the assurance to the Indian people that very soon we are going to leave your country and now you have to make the framework that how you are going to rule your country. At that time, some important or responsible leaders from our country, they formed one Constituent Assembly. So, it was the responsibility of this Constituent Assembly that they have to make the provision that how we are going to rule our country after independence. So, the framers or the constitution makers of the constitution made few changes in the parliamentary system to suit the Indian situation. It means according to our convenience, according to our situation, these constitution makers, they have made some changes in this system. So, with the help of these changes, they started to implement this constitution or this system after independence. Now, in this system, in this parliamentary system, discussion and deliberation are an integral part of the parliamentary form of government. So, each and every decision they have to take through the discussion and deliberation. Deliberation means it is an act of thinking about and deciding carefully. With the great care, they have to take the decision about any scheme, about any laws. So, discussion and deliberation are an integral. Integral means it's a very necessary in order to make something complete. It's a very important part of the parliamentary form of government. So, we are giving more importance to the discussion and deliberation. Questions related to the public welfare are discussed in the legislature. So, mostly issues or questions related to educational rights, liberty, a right against exploitation, equality, freedom of religion, constitution of remedy. So, these all important points they are going to discuss it, and then these leaders they are taking the decision about that. So, questions related to the public welfare are discussed in the legislature. So, after the discussion, these members from the legislative they are taking the decisions, as well as the opposition party members. These all opposition parties also take part in this discussion. Members from the opposition party also take part in this discussion, and opposition parties may support the government wherever appropriate, point out shortcomings in the policies. So, maybe sometime they can support to the government, they can support to the executive, or sometimes maybe they can point out the shortcomings. Shortcomings means maybe they can find out the weakness, faults from this government, ruling party. So, shortcomings in the policies and laws, and put up studied arguments and questions. So, with the help of these arguments, with the help of these questions, just indirectly they are trying to keep a watch on this whole executive system. It means with the help of or with the support of this everyone, all the members, just they are trying to maintain the law and order in our country. They are trying to introduce various new laws or various new schemes for the better development of our country. So, this helps the legislature to make proper laws. So, with the help, with the support of these all members, with the support of this all opposite party members also, they are trying to make the proper laws for the well-being of the society. Okay students, we are going to stop here only. Remaining point we are going to learn it in the next video. Goodbye everyone.